What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about WULF and BTDR today at the requests of Shareful and Bitcoin Super Bowl. So without any further ado, let's get into this. Man, was there a specific? No, there's not. All right, so WULF clearly, in my opinion, looks like it wants to go lower. How much lower? I don't know, man. But below this low, that much I can say I'm confident in. I very much doubt that you hold that low. It is possible. You know, you could have some kind of like higher low, lower high thing like that, but it'd be kind of weird looking to me. Right now, what it looks like is you have this kind of like tilted M pattern. You probably come down and form either a slightly higher low than this, or a double bottom, or a slightly lower low, something like that. Find a low around there, and then you move up. That to me is exactly what this looks like. Rejected the overbought zone. You're having a very strong move to the downside. You're getting a little bit of relief so far this week. You're up like 3.6%. That's not really anything to get too excited about. Top to bottom here, finding support in the white zone. Very common maneuver. You could go all the way up to about $1.95 before pulling back and going lower. So don't get excited if that happens. Unless you're playing the short game, you bought down here, you're planning on selling up there, get excited, because if that does happen, then good job, you killed it. But maybe it doesn't happen. You know, I'm not predicting that will happen. I'm just saying it's a very real possibility. It's very normal when working your way down on these fibs to find support on your 618, go up to your 382, find resistance there, break below your 618, find support on your 886 or 786 zone, go back up to your 618, find resistance where you once found support, and then continue down, you know, stair-stepping like that. But also it's fairly common to just drop out, you know, especially whenever you're dealing with price ranges where you just move straight up, straight down, straight up, straight, you know, it can happen just like that too. So just spitting out the ideas of how it could look, just so if it does pump a little bit from here, you're not excited, you're not feeling the FOMO, you're like, this is all part of it. Patience will pay off. Be patient, be ready. This is not a friendly look. I very much do think you have lower to go. Very, very much do. And where are you going to go? Again, I would say anywhere from roughly about, if I really had to guess, maybe around, come on now, maybe around these lows at about 53.5 cents. If not potentially as high as about like 80 cents. I'd say 53 to 80 cents, probably closer to that 53 to 65 cent area if I really had to guess. Let's see here. That was not the low. You know, man, I don't know why it keeps doing this. I'm just going to widen it out, make it easier on me. So that's the low. 1886 down here, seeing a deep extension off of a small move like that is common. 1414 as well, though, you know, right there, like lining up 1272 as well. I mean, you could go lower than that low, but I don't think you will. I personally, I don't think if you do, that you'd go too much lower. I bet like 40 cents would be like the absolute low. But at the moment, I'm looking for about 53 to 80 cents, probably closer to about 53 to 65 cents, was it? 66 cents, 67 cents, something like that. Lower is what I think for WULF. Yeah, daily RSI looks weak. It's just getting started, man. Again, a little bit of relief from here wouldn't be too crazy, but don't get too excited. That's WULF. BTDR. BitDeer. It's a bit deary. Looking at this chart, it's very weird, man. Very strange, in my opinion. You found resistance at an area that you found resistance in basically at any point in this thing's history, after it started to really have a history. And let's see how you did here. I bet that's like a 1618, isn't it? It's a 1414 actually. Not bad. Looking constructive, kind of, man. Hey, you probably go to that 886, 531. You might even go lower. To be completely fair, you know, you found resistance there. Maybe you find support here. Maybe you go all the way back down here. I kind of have a feeling you don't go that low, but I'd say anything from about like 460 to 550 is probably where I would expect that you go. I think you do want to work your way down. I'm not a big fan of the weekly RSI, but it's not really giving me too much either way. Bearish on the daily RSI. This low to high here. 61869 is right there, 460 to 520. So yeah. You could go to $4, it's possible, but 460 to 520, I feel like that sounds about right. A little bit lower for this thing, and then we could talk about you going up, but as of right now, down is what I'm thinking. That is a lot of volume on your top week. That's not, I don't know if that's a good thing, man. That could send you lower than this. That is possible, but I don't know. You kind of have like a reverse ascending triangle here. You know, you should be having a flat top, while having ascending lows, but you got a flat top with descending lows. It's kind of a weird thing. But anyways, that's it, man. If you guys like the video, hit that like button, subscribe to see more. I guess, if you're still here, we can look at CleanSpark real quick. I'll probably make more videos toward the end of the week, but bounce right off of that green line. We absolutely could move up from here. We might not. I haven't let go of my put option. I do think that it's going to go lower, but we can move up to 853, maybe even up to 1075, 1155. I doubt that we would move up too much past that, but it is possible. Form a lower high and then move down, right? As we've moved down before, we've seen phases where we moved up quite a bit, man, from 564 all the way up to 1357 and then down, right? Or from 1070 to 23, in the course of like a month and a half, and then lower. So, and that was on the way down. On the way up, it's kind of been like that, but not as long and drawn out. But we've moved up in 1 week 23% before proceeding to go lower on our way up too. So I do still think that we're in a move that is going to take us lower. I think that we have lower to go personally, but if Bitcoin starts to pump, that can for all of these mining stocks, that can put the drop, the low that has yet to been found for most of these stocks, it can put that on hold for a second. So with CleanSpark, I do expect to get below this green line, probably go around $5, between $5 and $6, but I'm going to be letting go of my put option at 620 or lower, and I'll keep you guys in the loop as to when that is. But that's it, man. If you guys like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.